everyone. What I have in front of me is this Netgear Nighthawk M6. Today we're going to be unboxing this unit and going over some of its most important details. So, before I started the video, it did come with a plastic wrap. I did take that off. Now, we just unbox it. The box, it does hold firm, so you might need to give a little bit of pressure when it comes to pulling this side piece up. As so. And the unit. And it comes in this white box, right? It's taped to the side. You just pull the tape off. Then you have your unit. Quick start guide. In the unit itself. The unit is 4.1 inches in width, 4.1 inches in length, right? So it's a perfect square, and it's about 0.8 inches thick. Okay, you have a QR code that you could scan for assistance when it comes to setting it up if you're not super tech savvy. Comes with one RJ45 connection, right? And that's up to 2.5 gigabits. USB-C port for charging and data transfer as well, up to 5 gigabits. You also have slots for an external antenna. If 5G or 4G coverage isn't good enough in your area, you can amplify that signal using these leads. Now, we also have the battery as well, right? To insert that, you simply pull the back end. So there's little notches here that you can put your fingernails into and just pull out. And here you go. You have the back of the device, right? You have the area where you would insert the SIM, right? And this is a retainer piece, so don't pull up. You don't need to pull it. You don't need to adjust it. You just take your SIM card and slide it into the unit, right? And it should be a perfect fit. On the SIM card itself, it would be the smallest size that comes with the SIM card, right? So when you get it, it'll pop out, and you'll have two different sizes, one smaller than the other. It will be the smallest size. Just to anyone that's not super familiar, right? You would take the battery, and the battery would insert as so. You'll feel it. It'll click. You can hold it upside down. It shouldn't drop. Okay. You can put the cover back on. Boom. Now we have a battery in the unit, so we should be able to power it on. There we go. And we'll wait for it to boot. In the meantime, we do have a few other things to take a look at. So on the bottom of the box, you have the charger and the USB cable. USB Type-C, right? And other than that, that's all that comes with the unit. So this is a fairly plug-and-play unit, right? Not too much provisioning is needed when it comes to physical work. And that's it. The unit should be up and running. It should be able to connect to the internet. If you connect to it, right, and you open up a web browser and you reach a splash page for the ISP asking you to log in, please check with that ISP. Most of the time, it means that the SIM card is not active. So give them the number off of the SIM card, have them verify that it's active, and if they verify it's active and it still doesn't work, just give us a call or give your distributor a call, and they should be able to assist with the provisioning because it's likely an APN issue. So I'm in the settings menu of this M6. I'm at the 192.168.1.1 address, right? And I wanted to talk a little bit about failover, how to provision that, things like IP pass-through. So I'm over here in settings. We'll go down to general, internet connection. Few things to note here. So this is where you could change what WAN is being actively used. You can set it up so that when you're in the local range of an SSID that's being broadcasted, you can connect the M6 to that SSID to then use data from that access point. So if you want to save mobile data or cellular data, this would be the way to do that. And the last thing is IP pass-through. So that can be found in advanced, mobile router setup. You'll see it right there in the middle. And this will just turn your hotspot into a modem, only passing its public address to its LAN client. Okay, I'm now logged into the admin panel of my PR60X just to demonstrate what needs to be done in order to enable failover on the controller of the network. So in my case, I'm going to go over to WAN, Internet/WAN. Here you'll see your WAN 1 settings. We'll go to WAN 2. Make sure it's enabled as a WAN port. For the PR60X, it's a LAN by default. You can confirm the M6 connection in dual WAN. You could also configure which WAN is primary. In this case, we're using WAN 1 as primary and the M6 and WAN 2 as secondary. And you could, of course, edit the health check settings, changing it from DNS to ping. Okay, and that concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. Let me know if there's any video that you would like to see made, whether it's an unboxing or a configuration video. You can either leave a comment or shoot me a direct message. And thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.